All right, shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well, and double honor to my elder as well, Ahar bin Yasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp here in Jacksonville, Florida. Salutations to the 144,000 hopeful elect, pushing this truth across the four winds, and to the 1/3 remnant believers in Yahweh Bahashem Shai, Shalom. This is going to be a quick lesson, to better edify the body and feed the flock. And, just get a brother's exhortation and, let's see, the book of Psalms, chapter 106, verses 1 all the way through 15. The point is in verse 15. But I'm going to start at verse 1. Praise ye the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai. O give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endureth forever. Who can utter the mighty acts of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai? Who can show forth all his praise, Salakia? Verse 3. Blessed are they that keep judgment, and he that doth righteousness at all times. Remember me, O Lord, with the favor that thou bearest unto thy people. O visit me with thy salvation. And come, man, us are the hopeful elect, Lord willing, I'm of that number. And my brothers that's pushing this truth across the four corners of the earth. We hope for the Lord's salvation, and we hope for his mercy. Right? Verse 5. That I may see good of thy chosen, that I may rejoice in the gladness of thy nation, that I may glory with thine inheritance. So come, man, we hope to be take part of the Lord's inheritance, and we hope to be a part of the first fruits of the Lord. Verse 6. We have sinned with our fathers, we have committed iniquity, we have done wickedly. Our fathers understood not the wonders in Egypt. They remembered not the multitude of thy mercies, but provoked him at the sea, even at the Red Sea. So come, man, our forefathers, they didn't believe, even though the Lord was showing them miracles right in front of their face, just like 2/3 of our people don't believe to this day. The Lord showing chariots, but people, the Lord's bringing chariots and everything that he said in Matthew 24 is coming to pass. Everything that he said in 2nd Esdras chapter 9 is coming to pass. But our people, they just dollying around the earth like America gonna last forever, but the Lord said he's gonna destroy it. Verse 7 again. Our fathers understood not the wonders in Egypt. They remembered not the multitude of thy mercies, but provoked him at the sea, even at the Red Sea. So our people, they still don't care for the Lord's words. They cast the Lord's words aside, and ultimately they didn't believe on the words of the Lord, which made him cause us to walk through the desert for 40 years straight. But if they would have believed on the Lord, they would have got to their destination, at the appointed time of the Lord, whatever time that the Lord appointed them to get there. But our people don't believe, and they love to complain and stuff like that, and I suffer with that sometimes as well. That's why as the circumcision, we pray for more faith. Lord willing, I'm of that number. But verse 8, nevertheless, he saved them for his name's sake, that he might make his power to be known. And the Lord had raised up Esau so he could show his power, so he can, do a mighty work on the earth, just like he did Pharaoh. He raised up Pharaoh just to show his power. And he got this devil Esau in great power. Like he down there on every country on the planet. All the gold and all the silver. He went across the whole earth, rape, robbing, and pillaging. Verse 9. He rebuked the Red Sea also, and it was dried up. So he led them through the depths as through the wilderness. And he saved them from the hand of him that hated them, Salakia, and redeemed them from the hand of the enemy. And the Lord is going to do that once again here in Babylon. He's going to save us from the hand of them that hate us, when Esau try to set up his system and try to poke everybody up and try to, do what he do, be a devil, and try to put his things inside of you. And the Lord, and ultimately that's out of hate, because rebuking and reproving, and exhorting brothers, that's love. We do it out of love. But Esau, everything he do is out of hate and deceit. But verse 10 again, he saves them from the hand of him that hated them, and redeemed them from the hand of the enemy. And the waters covered their enemies. There was not one of them left. Then believed they his words. They sang his praise. They soon forgot his works. They waited not for his counsel. So come on, man. Uh, you know what I'm saying? These so-called niggas, Israelites, man, they have a short attention span. You know, the Lord showed all these mighty works, the plagues of Egypt, destroying a whole nation of people, a whole army of people that was following behind them, and they was praising them, and then they soon forgot his works, you know, and went back to doing the wicked things that they've been doing, right? Verse 13 again, they soon forgot his works. They waited not for his counsel, but lusted exceedingly in the wilderness and tempted Yahweh in the desert. And he gave them their request, but sent leanness into their souls. And come, man, our people are full of leanness. You know, the Lord has sent leanness into their souls, so ultimately they can't get this this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, even if they wanted to, because they the same ones. You know, that's why they was in Rome. They was screaming, "Caesar is our king, Caesar is our king, Caesar is our king." You know, they didn't care for Yahweh back then. Those are the same people that the Lord sent leanness into their souls. You know, he gave them their requests. They envied Moses also in the camp, and Aaron, the saint of the Lord, and they envy us today, the northern and the southern kingdom. You know, they envy us when we get out there and rebuke at the gate and teach righteousness, and you know, they lay a snare for him to rebuke it at the gate ultimately. But verse 15, and he gave them their request, but sent leanness into their souls. And now people are full of leanness. I just had to get that one more time, you know, to get the point. But this is the book of Romans, chapter 11, and verses 7 through 10. Slovakia. But this is the book of Romans, chapter 7 and verse 7. Verses 11 and verse 7. What then? Israel have not attained that which he seeketh for, but the election have attained it, and the rest were blinded. So our people are blinded. They blinded by the philosophies here in Babylon. They blinded by the money system and folly and all these movements, all these alphabet lifestyles, and you know, our people are blinded by these things. Verse 8, according as it is written, Yahweh have given them the spirit of slumber. So Yahweh, God have given them the spirit of slumber, you know. So that's why they sleep, you know. That's why they can't get it, because the Lord sent leanness into their souls. Eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day. And David said, let their table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense unto them. Let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow down their back always. So man, they're going to bow down their back to the slaughter. They're going to run and take that thing that Esau's issuing out when he try to put it in your head and your hand, or both. You know, you try to put it in both. You know, 2-for-1 special, like the brother said earlier. Let's see. Verse 9 again. And David said, let their table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block. So all these things that got their attention is ultimately a snare and a stumbling block, you know, because we do things here, but we use this word, we don't abuse it. You know, our people, they just chase up fiat currency, hyperinflation all the day long, you know, and then they honor the Lord with their mouth, but their heart is far from them. So they say, yeah, God gave me this, but then they'll go do the same things that Yahweh Bashim Shah told them not to do. Verse 10, let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow down their back always. So man, and that's the thing. Our people are gonna bow down their back all the way to the slaughter. But the election, Lord, what our mother number, we're gonna fight to the end. We're gonna fight to the end to see the salvation of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah. But I'm gonna go to chapter 1, Romans chapter 1 and verse 27. And likewise also the man, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust one toward another, man with man, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet. And even as they did not like to retain Yahweh in their knowledge, Yahweh gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient. So and the Lord sent leanness into their souls. He gave them over to a reprobate mind. Go ahead and do it. So now they run around here believing in philosophies, you know, saying that, oh, you could be this. Only God can judge. You see what I'm saying? They trying to basically justify their sins and basically say Yahweh Shah died for them to do whatever they want to do, and that's not the case. But ultimately it's because Yahweh Bashim Shah gave them over to a reprobate mind, like it says in verse 28. Verse 29, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, I believe, and whisperers. So come, man, and that's the thing. Leanness of the soul. The Lord gave them over to a reprobate mind. Now they just want to be wicked. They want to do all these, LGBTQ things, and chase money, and chase philosophies, and just be everything that the Lord told them not to be. And that's that snare that what it says David said in Romans chapter 11 and verse 10, I believe. They're gonna bow down their back always because they believe that you could do whatever you want to do here in Babylon. But as we fear the Lord, so we try our best to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. It's been a long day for me. Let's see, Daniel chapter 12 and verse 10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. So come, man, back to this, Romans 11. Have Israel not attained what he's seeking for? But the election have attained it. So come, man, we understand that the wicked are just going to be wicked. These are the same people that denied Yahweh Shah and gave him up to the Romans to be crucified. These are the same people that the Lord sent leanness into their souls, leaving Egypt. He had given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they cannot see, and ears that they cannot hear to this day. But verse 10 again, many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. We had somebody pass by a camp a few months ago, and he told me, they preaching against that thing. I got to get this bag. You see what I'm saying? He said, I took that. I got to get this bag. And that's the thing. Our people chasing money, fiat currency, and them going to be the same people that's begging for, comfort, and they going to run and take that thing that Esau going to issue out according when he start putting his order out of KO in place. But this is the last precept. Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 9 through 11. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. So they what it said, hear ye indeed, but understand not. You got people walk past the camps, or the brothers out there laboring every Saturday, week in, week out, whatever the Lord put the spirit on them to do so. Our people walk past, they hear us, but they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? They see us, but they don't understand why they don't perceive. They don't know why we got on garments and why we preaching and teaching, why we, blowing a trumpet. They don't understand what's going on because they filled with philosophy and doctrine, and they filled with the ways of Babylon, Verse 10. Verse 10. Make the heart of this people fat and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed. So the Lord don't want you to convert and be healed. The Lord don't want you to understand what's going on because you deny his son. You know what I'm saying? The Lord don't want you to know what's going on because you chose death rather than life. Right? Verse 11. Then said I, Lord, how long? And he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and to the houses without man, and to the land be utterly desolate. And that's what's going to happen. Our people not going to understand until they see missiles hitting and destroying Babylon. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to understand. Then you're going to go receive it. Then that's when you're going to go in the heavens, and then that's when you're going to understand what's going on. And then ultimately you're going to come back in the kingdom, with everlasting content, because you're going to be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I ain't fight for the Lord, because on that side you're going to be righteous. You'll be like, I ain't fight for the Lord. You know what I'm saying? But us, we what it says in Psalms 106 in verse, I'm going to go back to it. because I don't want to butcher it up. Salakia. But Psalms chapter 106. Verse 2, I believe. Verse 3, blessed are they that keep judgment, and he that doeth righteousness at all times. So come on, man, that's the thing. We try to keep righteousness at all times by blowing this trumpet, by telling our people, showing our people their transgressions. You know what I'm saying? We try our best to be righteous here in a wicked society, and the Lord is paying attention, man. So with that, I want to say shalom, on to the next.